Now, on to lesson 2. We have an execution of different data types. So in this case, we want to exhibit the different type of data types that exist within the JavaScript code base. We have numbers, we have strings, and we have booleans, not to forget undefined values, null values, which are still objects, which you have to be very careful with, because an undefined value is not the same thing as a null value. But when it comes to comparison, that is where it is very, very, very important to make that distinction, because it can be a cause of a lot of pain. So you need to understand how to use certain operators when dealing with undefined and null, which is an object. So here we have an array, which is a collection of objects. They could be of similar type, they could be objects, they could be arrays, and this is also where you have to be very careful to make sure you're handling same data types. It could be a mix of strings, integers, symbols, functions, and undefined values, or objects simply, or Boolean. So you need to be very careful how you handle arrays, and we'll be showcasing all those different things as we go. But array is a collection of similar or different types of data. And then we have functions. Functions are used generally to group certain pieces of logic together or perform reoccurring operations, whether they are recursive, and recursive means going through them over and over and over and over again. So maybe counting +1 +1 +1 up to a point, or handling the same calculation. For example, let's say the area of a square. We know that the square has 2 sides which are of equal length. You can just have that logic put into one place and it's code in many different places. Now, symbols are very special pieces of logic, and we'll have a separate execution and showcase of their usage. But generally, a symbol is a primitive data type that was introduced in ES6 in 2015. It is used to create unique identifiers for object properties, even if they have the same description. We will showcase that after our operators tutorial to showcase how symbols are done. So that will be lesson 4. Alrighty, big ints are huge integer numbers. As you can see, this can be used for different operations, and this came in at ES20. If you're curious about those, we can always do them. Add a comment in the description and we can look into it together.